So after Bad Boys 2, when I was living with mommy, mom gave me, what was it, 3 Rispedones or 2 Rispedones? I told you, Dad.
Not three. I
Once
don't
a
think.
day.
Uh, Who I thought.
2 Rispedones, and was it Prasicin she gave me 3 of?
I think so.
No, 3 of Rispedones and 2 Prasicins. I remember now.
Okay.
Once a day. And two twice a day. Two and two twice a day. Mom gave me Duloxetine, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she started giving me all these medicines after I had told her about the depression. Oh, I remember something. When I told her about the irrational thoughts, I also told her about my irrational thoughts. I mean, when I told her about my suicidal thoughts, I meant to say I also told her about my irrational thoughts day.
Okay.
And one time, mommy ordered pizza and he pushed mommy down the stairs because pizza was so expensive. Pizza Hut was so expensive. We had the money, but Vinny didn't want to send money. And mom wanted to spend all this money for stuff, and Vinny kept on saying no because he said it's too expensive for them. Mommy kept on saying, "Screw you, Vinny," every time for the first 3 years, and he kept on pushing her down the stairs. So I pushed him down the stairs. Oh, but he landed on mommy. I feel bad now. Should I feel bad?
Uh-oh.
That wasn't my intention, though.
It wasn't your fault, Jake.
My intention was just to hurt Vinny, not to hurt mommy.
It wasn't your fault, Jake.
I just didn't think I just did it while I was in the moment. So anyway, Vinny threw away the pizza and threw away the gum, so you want to steal a slice of pizza from Pizza Hut Pizza in the pizza box. Then me and Vinny took a ride without EJ. EJ stayed at home watching Dr. Phil with mommy. And me and Vinny drove to Pizza Hut, and he pulled a gun on the guy that worked there, and he said, "Give me the refund money, you'll live." And he also showed him his badge, and he pressed the button underneath the little table, and it was what was it called? What are those things called? When you press the button and stuff it goes off.
Uh, the alarm.
The alarm.
The panic button.
The panic button. Yes. The alarm and the panic button. Thank you, Dad. And so, I asked if I could stay with him because he abuses me all the time. And I found that pizza guy was also abused as a kid. So that worked at Pizza Hut. So he grabbed my hand because he was grabbing my hand because I didn't want to go. I wanted to stay with him, and he said I could stay with him until stay with him because he understood that I didn't want to go with the abuser, Vinny. That was really nice of him, but Vinny had a tighter grip on me than he did. So I went with Vinny, and I got into a car accident because Vinny accelerated the gas, and I got hit. My side got hit by the snowplow. It was snowing really heavy. It was before Christmas. The year was 2003. I was 5. I remember I got cuts and bruises all over my body from head to toe, and when I woke up, Vinny was disappeared. I looked at Vinny to see how Vinny was. He just disappeared. He got out of the truck. I remember something, Dad. He got out the truck. He got out of the truck on the train tracks. Then how that got hit by the plow? Or was it a train?
No, it wouldn't have been a train.
How do you know?
Because you would have been killed by a train.
There's a lot of things I would have been killed by, but we don't know for sure. How we know for sure?
Okay.
See the well, I thought it was a plow, but it could have been a train. I don't know. Hey, Dad.
What, Jake?
Can I ask you a question?
What?
Where the plow came from?
I have no idea, Jake. I wasn't there, remember?
I'm asking myself.
Okay.
No. I know the plow came from in back of the truck.
Okay.
And I wasn't wearing my seatbelt because Vinny told me not to wear my seatbelt. Because he told me not to put on my seatbelt, don't even bother. And then, so what do you want another time? And I remember I'm having PTSD because I'm remembering something. I broke the windshield with my head. And I went flying in the air and I landed on the road. Dad.
Okay.
You know, I'm painting a pretty good picture in my head.
Yeah.
In your head.
Yes.
I mean, yeah. So that was that. So the guy stopped. The guy with the plow stopped, and he asked me what my name is, and I said my name is Jake Graham, and he decided to call the ambulance for me. That was pretty nice of him.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the joke was on him because we were very close to your hospital, right out the side. Or was it your hospital? Anyway, I just remember we were close to some sort of hospital. I don't know if it's Yo, probably not, because I didn't saw train tracks at Yo, right?
Right.
This was a place that reminded me of Yo a lot, like. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And one time, Mommy, when I was 5 months old, Mommy was cleaning my ear this year, and then this year, and my eyes came out. And I'm really trying to stay calm. How am I doing, Dad? See, it wasn't a Q-tip she cleaned it on my ear. Back then, it was, what it was called? The metal thing.
Syringe.
A syringe for your ear. She took the safety thing off, and it went all the way in my ear, and took my left eye out. Then I put the eye back in after my eyeball went under the water, which I guess is kind of funny. So I put my eye back on all, and she decides to try being more careful. The next time she said she'll be more careful on the other side. So, but the same thing happened. She wasn't more careful. She put it in more. She put it in more. It went more deeper in than the first time. It was very painful and scary, but more scary than painful. And it burned a lot on both sides. And my eyeball went under the water like the second time, and the same thing happened. I put my eyeball back in, popped it back in myself. I thought I did a pretty good job both times. So I told Nani the next time she cleaned out my ear when I was in the bathtub. And I told her that she didn't use the bathtub water with the bubbles and stuff. I told Nani that, and she was really mad. I never seen Nani that mad before. She's my grandma. That was Dad's mom. So, Mommy and her and Nani argue for hours over this, and Dad decided it was Nani, and I told Dad what it really, all the whole story, and he threw up. Remember, Dad? Dad?
Yeah.
You remember throwing up?
Yes.
Yeah. He threw up in the Nani sink, and because he was just so upset. And he yelled at Mom and called her a stupid bitch. I think he also used the word F and the F word and the C word. But before that, he used the word you. Then you can put together the rest. After that, me, Nani, and Daddy took a ride to McDonald's while Mom slammed the door and went back to the house. And then she apologized to Dad for her behavior after we got back from the house that day. And apologized how she handled things with Jake. And that's when Mommy, after that, she decided she would use only Q-tips to clean my ear. Am I remembering all this right?
I think so.
And she said that to Dad when she was arguing with him that night. I remember something, Dad. Want to know why I got confused with Hero Hospital and the hospital that I went to after I got hit by the plow?
Right.
Because Mom had me transferred to Yale. Because she felt like they would take better care of me. And I remember they kind of did. I remember the Yale hospital, I'm not in the Yale hospital, that other hospital had put me on a stretcher. Because I was dizzy and bleeding all over the place. And also I had trouble getting up for temporarily, of course, though. They put me on a stretcher. A stretcher is attached, there's a little board attached to a wheel, right? Yeah, they were very nice to me. Yeah. I made friends with the EMT every time I was in an EMT. Been back with EMT dad when I was living with his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty good friends I made. Oh, uh, when Dad went to that hospital and um, got some food and some drinks, which was milk mostly, and pancake. I remember I didn't got to that hospital until morning. And it was nighttime when we actually when I got hit by the uh, plow, and it was morning by the morning when the sun just started to rise. It was a beautiful sight for me. And when I had the drug overdose and I got the stomach pump at the age 13, Vinny told your hospital a lie, two lies, that one, my dad overdoses me all the time, not my mom. Two, it's not me that abuses it is my dad. These are Vinny's words, not mine. The last part. That's making sense, right? I confused some with all of this. So they had the school lighthouse in Columbus back up both of the stories, and they did. So, because, oh yeah. Now I remember. That's what he told the schools, both schools, years ago. Oh my god. I just realized this. How bad this sounds. Actually, Miss James will take this. Hi, Miss James. I'm feeling better. And I have grown facial hair. Bye-bye.